everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. What a shitty rainy morning. Fucking sucks. Anyways, it's hard to get moving in the morning when it's raining and shit. Cold. Anyways, so I was thinking about, actually, first of all, this past weekend at FitCon, I met Ashley, who has a YouTube channel, One Fit Ash Mom. And, I watch Ashley's stuff, and I watch what she does if it fits your macros, kind of slash fit, flexible dieting. And I've seen her get in shape. I've seen her compete, and she's, does well, and she looks great, and she's happy. Here's the key word, happy. And she does well in competition. And we filmed the video together, which you guys have probably seen by now, talking about how people are kind of messing with her after they see my videos and telling her that she's doing it all wrong and that she needs to do it like this certain way. And, she asked me if I would shoot a video for her channel with her. I said, why don't we shoot it for both channels at the same time, so it'll be on both of our channels, talking about what I think compared to what she does. And I flat out said, I think you need to do whatever you need to do to get into shape. And the problem that I had was not with people flexible dieting, is fat people, let's face facts, fat people eating fucking Pop-Tarts and do no cardio getting fatter, saying how great results they're getting. Now, results vary. Some people, they go, oh, I lost 2 pounds in 6 months, I got great results. Well, no, you fucking lost 2 pounds. That's not great results. I mean, is it results? Technically, theoretically, by the definition, yes. But, I mean, you could have done nothing and maybe lost 2 pounds. Who the fuck knows? Or you got other people that are like, like, I'm stuck. Nothing's happening. I don't understand. Then you look at it and you're like, well, fuck, dude, here's the problem. Like, where did you hear this? Well, so-and-so said they do this and they do that, et cetera, et cetera. Now, what I'm trying to get at is that 2 pounds that that person lost in that, like, 12 weeks or whatever it was, is still results in going in the right direction. When we went to Texas, to the FitCon, you had choices of how you want to travel, okay? And diets and training programs are the same way. Foods are the same way. You have choices. And what you choose dictates how fast you're going to get to your goal and how easy you're going to get to your goal and how much more or less effort you're going to have to put into it. Now, if you do the flexible dieting, it's going to take you longer to get to your goal, okay? It's not uncommon for a flexible dieter to diet anywhere from 20 to 30 weeks to get in shape for competition. In the end, they still feel the same way. Tired, depleted. I mean, when your body fat comes down, you're going to feel a certain way. No matter if you're fitting a Pop-Tart every day or if you're fitting ice cream every day, you're still going to feel the same. Now, if you do all bro foods, you're going to get there faster. That's just a fact. I've seen it happen over and over again. I've done it myself. I have done the flexible dieting before it was flexible dieting. I have logs, and I mean training journals and food logs, as far back as like 2002 or 2000, where I was doing this shit before you guys even knew what the fuck it was. Again, slow progress. I learned that with certain foods to get the hormonal response, it was faster. It's like if you're going to go to Texas. Maryland to Texas, if you drive, you're going to get there only so slow, only so fast, right? But if you fly, you're going to get there a lot faster. Now, how much effort is there in driving and flying? Now, driving has a certain amount of effort because you have to be awake, you have to fucking do all this stuff. Flying, well, you got to make sure you get to the airport on time, you got to make sure you pack, go through security. Both of them have their challenges. Both of them in the long run, when you wind up in Texas, you're going to be tired when you get there. Same fucking thing when you're dieting for a show. So it doesn't matter whether you're doing your flexible dieting or, your bro diets and stuff like that. I do not believe, I just honestly do not believe many people who are not genetically predisposed, you know what I'm trying to say, have a predisposition towards getting, shredded, are not going to be able to eat those foods, those bad foods, and I'll call them bad, I don't give a fuck, bad foods, and still get in contest-ready shape. Can you be in fit shape? Yeah, that's what I do. I do flexible dieting. I eat fucking pizza, I eat burritos, I feel whatever the fuck I want. I don't even count macros. So to say that I'm against it is pretty fucking dumb. But to say that when someone's progress is fucking sucking or halted or not doing anything, and they're eating those foods, you need to fucking change those to get it to work, that's just common sense, and I know that a lot of people don't want to do that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't like for 12 weeks eating chicken and sweet potatoes and stuff like that, and I used to go full-on bro, where I didn't even put anything but fucking salt on my food until I met Kari, and Kari taught me a little bit on how to cook to make things flavorful. So now I had bro foods, but they tasted good, and you guys can go back at some of my, Facebook and Instagram photos where I made shrimp dishes that were spicy, they were spicy shrimp with, broccoli or whatever I was making, or beans or asparagus. I mean, I made shit that tasted good, that was a lot easier for me to stick to my diet, but it takes time to make those foods. So it's going to take time to make those things taste right as opposed to just grabbing a Pop-Tart. So again, it comes down to, you know, how much time you want to spend, how much effort you want to spend. I think people in general want to spend as little effort as possible on these things, but the less effort you spend, the less results you get. And that's straight across the board with anything in life, not just with your dieting and shit. So I think it's important to know that, you know, choosing what works for you is important, and what works for another person may not work for you, which that's super important too. But if somebody's doing something and it's working, you know, I can't deny that Matt Ogus ate fucking Chipotle every day and fucking got into shape and got on stage. Can't deny that at all. Could he have been better? Absolutely. And Matt himself will tell you he could have been better. You know, could Chris Lovato, I mean, he eats Subway, you know, the day of the show. He eats all kinds of random shit and he fits in his macros. Could he be better? Absolutely could be better. What is it going to take to be better? Do you train longer? Do you diet longer? I mean, because you don't want to change the foods. Something has to change. If you're already training balls to the wall and you don't want to kill cardio till you fucking catabolic, then what do you change? You change the foods. Otherwise, what's going to change? Nothing's going to change. So that's my take on it. And you guys understand that every single diet has its place, and I am, you know, big on bro type of flexible dieting to get results as fast as possible. But in the long run, whether you do flexible dieting or bro dieting, you're still going to feel like shit. And a main thing for flexible dieting that I see, which is a whole nother topic, is people that have triggers and eating disorders that can be set off by this flexible dieting. When you have such an issue with giving up fucking 4 ounces of ice cream that you are so pissed off that you are fucking shitty to your family and you fucking attack people in fucking public about fucking screaming at them about how they're fucking stupid and sweet potatoes are fucking dumb and ice cream is better, you have an issue. If you can't let go of a food for more than 12 weeks, you have an issue with food. Plain and simple. And it's not about like, oh, I just want to have these things. No, let's see if you can give it up. Prove it. Prove that you don't have an issue. The problem is nobody's out there proving it. They're all proving the fact that they do have these bad relationships with food to begin with. And when you start to get into that neurotic thing where you can only have certain foods, it makes it worse. It makes you want it more. It makes it trigger things in your brain to just fucking, to act like a drug addict, like they need a drug. I mean, I've had people threaten to fucking crush my skull because of a fucking Quest bar. Man, if I fucking burnt your house down, kick my ass. If I slapped your girlfriend in the face, kick my ass. Tell you that Quest bar is bad, you want to crush my fucking skull, you have an issue with food. Bios3training@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.bios3training.com is the blog, and it's the Do What Works bicep, and we're out.